don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, all after we sing. Zero holders, all after we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is to live in the dream. We're all over zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Hello, welcome to the Non-Fungible Idiot Show. Friday, November 15th. Dude, halfway through the goddamn month. What a month it's been. Wow. Wow.
The election, Trump, I mean, politics, like it's just amazing.
It's been a hell of a month.
Jump right into it.
Bro, it's like we had our October and it was fucking awesome, and now we got like a crazy ass Moonvember. Oh, dude, how up are we this month percentage-wise? Do you guys know?
Yeah, 39, 69.
It's very honestly probably right around there. I'm curious. I just want to see if this is like a historic month, and I kind of think it is. But anyways, guys, great to see you. Smash. So, Joe. So it's fine. Eat away. It's all good, guys. Smash the like.
I was hungry.
Oh, I feel you. No, I feel you, guys. I want to see. I set up a poll every show now. It's just like I just say smash the like, and I'm trying to do new things to get. Actually, everybody hits the like. People, great. What's the engagement on that? What's up, Joe?
I was thinking about this actually.
Okay.
What do you say about about the like?
Well, I tried a different flavor of text today.
No, you say slam. You should say slam the like.
Oh God, Joe, that's
right?
good. Slam the
right?
like. Yeah.
That's
okay. That's probably better than what I had today. You want to hear today's?
Yeah.
Smash the like, or your mother will die in her sleep.
Yeah, that's worse than what I said. Slam the like. Because what's the name of? Look on the screen. Look on the screen right now.
I just ended the poll. We'll start it fresh.
Right? Look at the screen. What's it say? What's the big words?
Cyberkongs.
Slam.
SlamX.
Slam the like. Slam the like, ladies and gentlemen. It's on brand, baby.
Slam the like, or your mother will die in her sleep.
No, don't do that, dude. That's not cool.
It's done. And it probably will happen. You don't want to bring that kind of juju unless you got immunity dog, and then you're okay. But I bet most of you, well,
not mine.
Some of you got an immunity dog. What'd you say, Joe?
I'm just saying if that's your shit. I'm going to say that I don't agree with what you said. I want everyone's families to be healthy and happy. And so that's Joe's thing. Boy, Henry's been a real asshole today already.
Just walking off, just whatever, just casual. Grivier, fuck yeah. I had a speech. I think I had a speech yesterday or this morning about get your asses in the... Was it this morning, Grivier? Just get your, don't fucking, you have 2 to 3 months to not fuck around. Oh, it was this morning. I said, I told everybody, lock your wife and your kids in a room, tell them to fuck off, and I'm not even kidding. Fuck you guys. I'm not going to see you for weeks or months right now. Deal with it. Buy the kids an Xbox, say, have fun. You better sit at your computer 16, 18 hours a day. That was the speech. And I mean it. I told myself that last night, and I'm doing it. I told my family that. I honestly did.
You know what? You could also tell your family, hey, everybody, can everyone just come here real quick? I want to talk to you guys. We have a real opportunity here that daddy or whoever has a chance to really make some money to make all our lives a lot easier. So I really need everyone's compassion and understanding that I'm going to be locked up and doing some major work not because I don't love you, but because I think it's a real opportunity to make all our lives better. And that's very important to daddy or mommy or whatever. Let's lock in, everybody. Team effort, family effort. Let's fucking go. Or you can go Hudah's route and just tell them to fuck off. But I think that there's probably a better route.
Maybe. Okay, the better route is I want to bring you in the trenches. I've tried this with my kids. Would you sit at my desk with me? Can I teach you how to do it? You want to make some money with pops? And they're like, no. And I'm trying to tell them, you'll actually make money. Do you like, wait. Actually, I can walk that back a little because my daughter came up to me like totally unsolicited today. And she goes, Dad, if I gave you $70, would you buy one of those coins? And I'm like, and I was thinking about it. She's like, if I gave you $70 2 days ago for that coin you were talking about, and I was talking about Doge, the Doge coin, everybody was like making some money. Well, we didn't sell. We round tripped that shit. And she's like, how much would I be up? And I'm like, you'd probably have like $300 or so. And she's like, what's it worth now? And I'm like, probably $10.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, next time it's lower, can you tell me? And then I wanted to give you my $70. I might do it. I might do it.
You're like, I'm sorry, sweetheart. You owe me $50 now. You know what I mean? Like, you've lost all the money that you gave me, and now you owe me an additional $50 because we're in the red.
Joe, the community's with me, I think, with the way I'd handle it.
Oh, really?
It speaks volumes.
I'm going to have to take your word for it because I can't see the comments. In my mind, everyone at their screens that were watching the show was like, you know what?
Joe.
Like in my head, I was like, oh yeah, Joe's like on fire with that shit. He's using love instead of hate.
The emojis are being spammed everywhere. Everyone's like, Joe's the greatest. God, I love him.
Everyone's hitting the heart sign.
Oh my God. Dude, they're spamming it now. It's when Joe's solo show. It's like, oh my God, Joe, we love Joe.
In my mind. That's what they were saying. They're like,
so beautiful.
Joe chose love over hate. The crypto scene, there's a stereotype of we're all assholes, but Joe knows. That's in my head. That's what was going on. So I'll take your word for that they beat me. So whatever. And look who fucking decided to show up.
Is Henry back?
Probably not.
You know what decided to show back today?
Talk to me, Dad. Oh, the background.
I didn't do shit. It just came back. I'm like, no joke. I came to the show not in a great mood. Not a great mood.
Sorry to hear
that. Part of it is because I needed to do some drugs. Half kidding. And the other half, caffeine. I needed caffeine up and nicotine up, and I hadn't in hours, and it hit me. I'm like, oh, fuck. I get to do that now. And anyway, so I came in. I just wasn't like in it. I wasn't in the zone. I'm ready for the weekend, even though I'm going to work all weekend. And Grivier, I'll be in the fucking trenches with you all weekend. I told my wife, like, I'm going to maybe watch the Tyson fight, but I'm going to be watching, studying, learning, all that shit. But I came on here, and the background was there. Changed my mood. Great mood. Because that was stressing me out. I was like, I got to go probably put 5 hours into figuring this shit out, like troubleshooting.
Did it just pop back on? Like, just
yeah.
Nothing. You did not. It was like,
no. They had an outage, like when I had that trade port on the show and there was that outage right before, whatever it was, they must have disabled backgrounds and then they just turned it back on. So I'm so happy about that because I didn't want to stress over it. Anyway, let's get into the market. Let's get into some crypto. I saw a really bullish post. You guys in TG saw it. I saw a very bullish post about Naval. Even if it didn't reference Naval, it was still a bullish post. So we'll get into that. I want to talk about the top AI coins because just like there's a resurgence, you guys that were in Pesto, you believers in your convictions playing, doing well for you right now. Cute Animals came back. AI coins didn't die, but they're going to come back in a big fucking way.
Is Bitcoin at 91?
Bitcoin's at 91. We're back.
Nice.
Full market back.
Nice.
Wait. Up 4%.
Holy moly. Goat's at 1.2 billion.
What is?
Goat.
Damn, dude. Dude, AI's about to rip again. And like Henry, we've talked off air. And we like everybody knows this AI. Okay, there's this statistic. It's these experts are saying AI agents are going to represent 80% of the trades on chain. All the it's going to be these agents, and it is out of nowhere. This guy out of nowhere, GOAT happens. All of a sudden, changes the meta, and it did. It changed what this space is, and I don't even think it's the meta. It's changing what's going to happen in this space going forward. It was always going to happen, but the Pippin, token / AI. Naval, Goat, Cerebro, you name it, Luna. An endless number of these things are coming. The ones here now, I think, are going to be much, much, much bigger than they are right now. I really do. I think all of them are going to be huge. Like, those are the ones people are going to look at as the things that started at Goat, of course, at the top. But, okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Bitcoin, 91K, ETH, just over 3. ETH sucks, man. Solana. What's up?
It does suck. I'm holding on to it for the ETFs because, dark horse.
There you go. It'll do fine. Yeah. It'll do fine. By the way, Link is fucking great. I love the story that's going on with Link right now. where they got a great shit poster as their intern, right? Posted on X. That's turning Link into a meme coin now. They did the Murad thing, Joe. They literally turned the Link token into a meme coin. It got listed on an exchange as a meme coin now.
I'm so glad you brought up Murad because he did a post today saying these are the people you need to follow. You know what I did? I scrolled on there to see if someone that I knew was on there. Maybe someone named Hudah.slam.
Never.
What the fuck? You had him as a guest, bro. A guest.
I don't think Murad likes me. I'm just gonna say it.
You know who likes us?
OSF.
OV.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he does. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx something. But
jinx it, dude. I want to see you.
Both of them are coming back.
Oh, what? OV and Murad?
Yes, they don't know it yet, but they are.
Oh, they don't know it yet.
They don't know it. No, for real. I'm messaging them, just saying, come on for 5 minutes, say what's up, give us a State of the Union with meme coin. I bet he'll come back on for a couple minutes.
He looks like the fucking priest for a satanic church, this guy.
That's why we love him.
He's, by the way, Grape, are you going to talk today or no? Or are you just going to go in and out?
Oh, well, you guys are just like, I can't even get in.
You literally
throw elbows. You told us this before.
You're nuts to butts right now, and I just can't wedge myself in there.
Dude, I shoved my nuts in there. Tuck him in.
We talked about this. Okay, look up. Let me find this guy.
Henry. By the way,
I liked it better
talking, and then
I liked it better when he wasn't talking.
I've got something important to say. Henry, guess who's
Amon Ra? I think is the guy's name that does like the Amon Ra. That's Murad. Aron Ra. ARON space RA.
What is that?
Who gives a fuck?
He's what Murad is going to look like in 16 years.
What is it? I didn't hear the spelling.
ARON.
We let him talk. Just throws off the entire vibe of the show. Vibe.
No H at the end. No H.
Henry, what I was
Aron Ra RA. There's no H.
Going to continue to go, aren't you?
He's going to look like a dragon.
There he is.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look at some of his old videos, he's like an atheist protagonist, would you call it? Or
Zelda. What I was going to say, Henry, was you know who has seen demons? Is fucking Murad, bro. Like that dude's seen some fucking demons.
Dude, do you want to know something? I'm not making this up. Hudah will vouch for it. I was at a house today and I was like looking at somebody's flooring and I needed to see if they had extra flooring, like to be able to repair their floor. So their basement's locked. It doesn't even have a handle on it. It's just one of those basements that just has a deadbolt and the deadbolt's locked. By the way, why are you locking the basement unless you're storing fucking demons down there? Right.
Good call.
So I opened the door. I might have taken 2 steps down. I'm live with Hudah at this point, and I just said, I'm not going down there. I'm not going down there alone. Like, fuck that. It's not happening. Because there is probably a 75% chance there's demons down there. And when I talked to them later in the day to let them know, like, hey, we can't fix your floor unless you have floor. They asked if I went into the basement, and I kind of ignored it. Like, I can't admit that to them. So, down into your demon's cage? Hell no.
Are you is this locked because of demons or what's the deal down here?
It has to be.
There's not really.
It could be like an Airbnb type situation.
I thought that, and it's not. Yeah, it's not. I asked, is this an Airbnb? And they said no. So, yeah,
it's demons.
Demon lair.
It just seems like when you guys are like off air, you guys are always on a telephone call together.
We talk. We go in. It's not even phases. When the market heats up, it's every day.
Yeah.
And dude, I miss it. Like not to get sentimental, but like last cycle, fucking nonstop, and it was so much fun. Like we had a really, really awesome couple of years. It was awesome. It was really fucking fun.
Then you get busy, right? Yeah. You get busy
But like, this is fun when you got a friend in the space with you. It's even better if you have a very close friend in the space with you. And I know everybody here has made very close friends, and it's like, I feel like it's extra special having family in the space. You know, Henry and Tickle both. It's just fucking awesome.
Can I ask you guys?
got a
can I ask you guys a
friend
question?
in me. You got a
You could.
friend in me. Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Okay. You know how like we started the show, right? And you were like, Joe, you know, like when we talked, you're like, we're really good friends. I like the vibe that we have. Like we would always be like super kind and nice to each other, right?
Us?
Yeah,
Us all?
like us three. And we're like, oh, we really like the vibe that we have, and let's do the show. And like now that we're doing the show, the vibe is probably a little bit more like different than what we used to have, right? Like it's a little bit more antagonistic, like a little less friendly.
Yeah. We kind of hate each other now.
Yeah. We've created a narrative, and now we have to play into it. But like Joe, last night we were in Kong's voice chat. We were talking about you. We all pinged you to come in.
I came eventually.
Like, did you?
I did. Well, okay. So
Talking about today?
no, I came last night, but it was like 3 hours later. You pinged me at like 6:30. I came in around 8:30 or 9:30 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you weren't verified in there.
Oh yeah, because if I could have seen, I would. Yeah, but yeah. Well, yeah. So I did try.
Did you verify?
No, because right when you were like, "Oh, verify," I was like, I literally.
But I wasn't like, ooh, verify. I was like, dude, you got to verify, otherwise you can't access the voice chat.
Right. I will verify. I did. I had to run immediately once you started to chime in. I was like, you know, like we have some nice chatting. I was like, oh shit, I gotta take my kid or whatever. So that's what happened. But I will. And
okay, because I was gonna say, like, we wanted you to come in and like shoot the shit with us. It wasn't gonna be a let's shit on Joe fest.
Absolutely. I mean, whatever, either or, it's fine. But like, I guess my question was like, how do you guys feel now that we have this show together, and like you have Joe every day for like multiple hours a day? Like, is it like different? Like, what? Like, are we still fond of our love for each other, or what do you think?
Very much.
Okay.
Yeah. I love you, Joe. Like you're cool. Actually, we've gotten to be better friends, I think, because of the show. Because we do talk more. Like we talked a lot back then. It was mostly trading and stuff. And then when things are slow, we didn't talk as much. Like everybody's around and we were always in touch, but here and there. And then we talk every fucking day now. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had a wish, it would just be that Joe was in the trenches more.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, and you know what, I wanted to complain because I think the last few days I've been kind of complaining about it. Like, oh, like you guys are like when you guys are always like, I'm on a telephone call with Henry and we're talking about this thing. And I'm like, I'm not on the fucking telephone call. But like, and then like, I think, remember I called you a couple days ago? I called you both on the phone. Like it was like, you know, like our text chain. I was like, I'm going to call them both, see if there's buying opportunities here.
You didn't call me.
Answered.
You didn't call me either.
Yeah, I did. It was
didn't happen.
It was 3 days ago. It was.
Okay, hang on. Show it on your phone.
I'm not gonna
prove it, because I can prove that there's no missed call from Joe. Oh, no.
Yes, there is.
There is a call from me to you when I did it on the show on Tuesday.
I don't know where my phone is, to be honest.
I have no missed call from you, Joe.
Me either.
There was a call, I would say last week at some point. Or
Okay.
this week, actually.
Was it on the no?
It was like Monday, Tuesday, something like that.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, can you say your area code? I think I know it, but is it the Chicago normal?
I mean, I have Joe in as a contact. I don't have I have no calls from him. I only have me calling Joe.
You know how we have the me, you, and Henry text phone call thing? I end up calling that day. I called both of us on that.
Okay, let me look again.
I love that you just fucking believe me. What is wrong?
I don't.
But,
although my notifications are always off. I always have it on Do Not Disturb. I don't. My wife gives me shit all. My kids, like I see their messages like a week later, but I'm pretty sure you didn't.
How do you just call into a group chat?
You instead of the text, there's a phone on the top. And
iPhone, I think maybe is a little different.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't have that.
Well, you know what? I'm glad because
that's probably why it didn't happen. I don't have that option.
What I would say is I'm really happy about that because, like, you know, I am a lot to deal with. You know what I mean? And like constantly like dealing with it. Like one of the cool things about Henry is he takes everything in stride really well, right? And so a lot of people don't know that I'm like not being serious and I'm just kind of goofing around, and it can be a little bit much. So I'm glad that you guys know that it's just, you know, having fun and, you know, that sort of thing. So
we've known each other for 4 years almost.
Yeah,
it's been enough. We know you.
Yeah, good.
You know
good.
us. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Our best fucking friend in the world, OSF. We call him Ovi because we're so close. It's a great post. It's a great post, and it's right on. Like Mando last weekend, he's like, "This is when you lock in," and he wasn't wrong. It was a killer start of the week here for crypto, and OSF now saying this weekend could be a big one. Crypto curious normies with 9-to-5 jobs, they're going to be spending their weekend getting involved. Right? We saw in the app stores, they're like the top 5 apps being downloaded now. And dude, and then after next weekend, it's Thanksgiving, it's vacation, it's people around the dinner table talking probably some crypto, asking you to show them how to buy their first Bitcoin or 0.001 Bitcoin or whatever. And when they go log into the app, they're going to see meme coins. They're going to see Pepe and they're going to see Whiff. By the way, Whiff drama yesterday, but they're going to see Whiff and they're going to see a new one announced today. Floki is getting listed on Coinbase.
What is Floki?
Floki.
Has Mog been listed on those guys yet?
I don't think yet, but that it will.
That's an interest. Like that's one that I would think that would be in that.
I thought Mog was getting listed. I don't know if it was Perps, but I thought I saw a post the other day that maybe Adzi shared or Enzo.
We got Mudeng on OKX today. We got Mudeng on Gemini. Mudeng got to like a $700 million market cap this morning, and it's going to be huge, fucking huge. Mudeng's going to be so big, like,
dude.
Just big.
At 700 mil, that would have been like 230 Sol.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
It's okay because we are seeing so many of them really early. We've been in them and then out, and we're like this is what we talked about on the phone. It's adjusting that plan. We talked about again staying in not just staying in coins longer, but also just putting time in the trenches. Grivier, like to your point, it's doing that. It's really putting time in because I do think as awesome as this will be for a year, the next 2 months are like really go time. Really go time.
Can we do a thing real quick where we each give one coin that we are bullish on today at this moment in time?
Yeah.
And why?
Yeah.
We do that?
Yeah.
All right. And this is not financial advice, but Hudah, you want me to go first or you want to go first?
Go first because I need to look up the thing.
I don't know why I'm saying this, but I will say this. I'm surprised Mog isn't listed yet. I could see it getting listed in the near future. Don't have any. This is just crazy. No inside information. Nothing. Trust me. No one ever wants to talk to me. Whatever. So Mog is one that I'm curious about getting listed, and I think that it would do well once it listed. And when we talked to Enzo on the show, he was talking about how that meme has kind of transpired or transcended past, crypto or it's in the real world. So I would say Mog is an interesting play, even though the market cap is already blown up and it's already a good thing. I'm just going to throw that out there that I'm interested in it, and so I'm kind of bullish if the news comes out that it gets listed on one of these major exchanges.
Really like it.
Thank you.
I really like it. I like Mog.
All right. Anyone who else wants to go?
So I'll go next. I'm going to go, and I like some of them I'm like so sure about. This one I'm like 50-50. And I've mentioned it before. It's Naval.
Yeah.
Right. So reason I'm 50-50 still is like, I think you just don't know until like the team behind the thing, in this case, it's another AI agent, until they actually like, and it's actually up to the agent itself, like adopts the coin. So we have a coin, we have an agent. This is the agent that was built by board Elon Musk and it's not Shaw, maybe it's Shaw, but a guy from AI 16Z. Yeah. So it's got those names. Now, something happened today that I actually posted in TG that I'm like, God, this is why I'm so bullish, okay? Thread guy tweeted, the possibility of Elon engaging with Truth Terminal at any second is not priced in. And I agree with him. But then replies to that is board Elon Musk saying, I bet he engages with, and then he tags the Naval AI, the Naval agent.
That's bullish. It's not a one-off. He's constantly kind of hinting at it, isn't he?
Wait. Why does he think he would associate with that one before, like, GOAT?
He's retweeted Naval before. So
Elon
not the AI, but so the account that the Naval AI is being trained off of, the Naval X account with 2.5 million followers, Elon follows it, I think, and he engages with those tweets.
Or Elon.
No, Elon Musk himself.
Elon follows it?
Elon Musk does, yeah. So then when he's talking about him engaging with tweets, if there's a AI agent that's trained off of that account he already talks about and retweets and stuff, he just might. So I see that and I'm like, okay, the thing I saw and that I am rolling the dice on, it's it's still in play. And if it does happen, like play. Oh, and now Thread Guy's inviting board Elon Musk onto the stream today. If he mentions Naval AI, and it in a way, it doesn't matter what board Elon Musk does and what the other guy does. If the agent picks up the token and starts talking about it, boom, it explodes. So I am in there. I bought a little more today.
Did you? Are you at like over 5 SOL in there?
Yeah, I think I'm at like 8.
What? Are you a whale now? What happened, Hudah?
No.
What's going on with you?
It's going all right. It's nothing crazy. I think I built my stack back up to probably before the Doge thing tanked. I was over 40 again. And that's not a lot considering it's better. I probably started at 5 SOL, right? I think I got some great positions, and I'm excited for them. And this is one, again, I believe in. So I learned to go in with bigger positions, bigger sizes, and watch it multiply. Instead of 0.1 to 1 or 2 or 3, let's go in 5, 6, 7, 8 and see what we can do.
Wow, you look at like if Naval could go to like with an Elon tweet, Naval can go to 500 mil.
Yeah, and I'm hoping 50, 60, 70. And then, yes. And this is the thing. Those tokens, Naval and Pippin and the ones I mentioned before, those AI ones, I think they're going to go 2, 3, 4, 500. I do. I think they're really going to do that.
And then Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to all of us, because Hudah's going to be rolling in it.
You know what? I added 2 things to my plan, like my agenda for this cycle. 2 things I got to do.
Gifts for Henry and Joe.
Yes. And then 2 gifts for myself. One, a dog. I want a dog really bad. I've wanted a dog for so long. I want a dog. And I want to get a Tesla. I need a car. I want to get a Tesla. So that's my plan. That's my goal. I'm trying to make those 2 happen.
Nice work, dude. Are you going to get one of the 30K ones or what?
Yeah, I'll go cheap.
Yeah.
Because I don't go anywhere. It's just to park and look at and feel good.
All right. Well, that's great. Good luck.
You
end up killing it. I only put like 0.25 SOL into Naval, but whatever.
It's going to play out nicely.
I'm 11 SOL in, so
look at that.
Let's hope. Let's hope and pray.
I think it's going to do great for you.
Well, okay, Henry. Do you know the game we're playing, or were you listening?
I was. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm bullish on GOAT, but it's already at 1 billion, so
that's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Because everything, I feel like everything that feels like safe to say is all the shit that everybody knows already. It's Pepe. It's, Hey, by the way, whatever happened with Turbo? Is that...
Let's peek. I think it's doing well. And I bet you it cycles back, but let's peek. Turbo got hurt a little bit by that market maker over the summer that got busted.
Yeah.
Oh, Naval's up right now, guys. That's incredible.
Yeah. Okay, here... why I'm so bullish on these 2, that when everything pulled back, these didn't. They really did that. Like Naval and Pip, they did pull back, but like they held really strong. Yeah. Hang on. So I do want to check
the test token that I bought is shit right now.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
You know what? But that's a long play, right?
Long term. That's long term.
That blank one from Shalom or whatever his name is,
Shalom.
Yeah, I think that's going to be. Yeah, I think that'll be. I think that'll play out well too. Here's Turbo's $600 million market cap, still great.
Dude,
not bad.
I was in Turbo so early. I should have just fucking held that thing.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was wild. That's the artist. That's the first like AI sort of like artist guy that was doing that.
It was cool when that story came out. He used ChatGPT to help him launch a token, and that's that. Now you got Pump Fund. You don't need anything.
Yep.
Now you can just tell the agent to launch it itself.
Did Henry Henry? So was yours just GOAT? Is that what the one you were saying?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm bullish on. I don't know. I'm reassessing all my life choices right now.
It's fair. I sprung it on you too, so I mean, apologies.
Yeah, I didn't come prepared. I think the past like few weeks it's been all about like riding the momentum on the ones that you feel like are going to cook, getting a nice bag out of it, and then playing the shitters where you're in and out. But Hudah, when we talked this morning, I already kind of had that feeling that like we're not in the cycle yet. Like we're not quite there yet, where these things have the potential to just get really stupid. So
there's $1 billion market caps. I mean, it is kind of stupid right now. Isn't
like if this is the cycle, I think we may have done this part here. You know what I mean? Like if this represents the cycle, We maybe did that, but that just means I think we have, and I actually think it's a little more extreme than this, but I think we still have, the higher thing to go, and maybe it's much higher. But yeah, I'm with you, Henry. I think this is inning 1.
I sure hope so, because I'm fucking doing jack shit right now.
It's probably like most people, Joe. Like, honestly, it's why there's such a great opportunity just here now. Next 8 weeks or so. This is, if you can do it now before other people, it'll get easier. But also, it'll get easier, and then it's going to get really competitive. And when the Binance listings won't go as high, this is what we were talking earlier too, Henry. The tokens won't go like they're doing now, like run up to, I don't know, 10, 20 mil, 30, 50 mil, 100 mil, and then get the Binance listing and shoot up to 500 mil a bill. It'll change. They'll run up to 5 mil. They'll get a listing run up to 25 mil, 50. You know what I mean? It's all going to just kind of come down and more of it, and then that's when it's going to be a little harder. But it's coming, and that's still a little bit off. We got time right now to do some stupid damage out there.
Yeah, it's like right now there's still an influx, but you can still get a bunch from that influx that kind of rise up. It's going to be like when everybody was launching an NFT project.
Yep. I chased a stupid shitter today. It's called, actually, what is it? I'll play the video. Oh, there's no audio. Okay. Here, I'll put it here. So Greg had tweeted this out. It's called Boss something. I'm trying to remember. Boss the Goat? I think it's that. Boss the Goat, Boss the Pig, whatever this is.
That's
huge
a
ass
pig?
balls. Yeah, huge balls.
Wow.
And I didn't post this anywhere because it's so, like, there was no reason behind it other than it had holders, and it had volume and shit. And so I chased that from 150,000 market cap up to about 450 or so and out. And I think it's dumped now. And I don't love sharing those because of that reason, because it will die. But those are starting to pop off again. I just noticed like this afternoon, really, or throughout the day today. So hoping it's a great weekend for just trading shitters, Could be, should be. Especially if Bitcoin can look strong, remain, over 90. In fact, if we can hit 93 again, it's game on. Also, I'm hearing a lot. You guys have heard this one, of course, but Shoggoth.
Oh,
there's rumors this is getting an exchange listing. So this cooked this morning on those rumors, but 130 mil or so market cap, and it's probably going to be listed. Yeah,
I think Frank wrote a tweet about it, being like, I think Shoggoth is going to be the one or something like that.
Yep. Look at that. 144 mil now. Look at that. That was this again, that's from the rumors this morning. And that's, it's all it takes. And, can you time that? No. But what you can do is if you saw it and you thought it was quality and you saw, like, there's articles talking about it, like, here, New York Times. This is it. It's kind of this stupid and simple. The New York Times wrote about it and they called it the most important meme in AI. If that really happened, right? If you did research and found it really happened, that's one you probably want to park in and let it sit for weeks and weeks. And don't do what I did earlier, which is like, my thesis didn't play out. I was wrong. Like, I'm not good at this. I'm wrong. It's like, no, these actually take some time to marinate.
What do you think about Doge on Solana?
It's in iffy territory, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I think it'll be okay. I looked at the ETH one and it looks strong again. Like, it's holding up pretty well. This one, not so much, but I think it can send in an instant. It's just that number of holders is so big. It's such a weird token. The supply is so bizarre. It's just 10 million, right? It doesn't have a ton of liquidity. Like, 1.4 is not crazy, but for the supply, I just don't know how that impacts it, if it does. So I don't know, but I'm not selling it because I don't want to make that same mistake. And I do think one tweet sends it again. Just sends it, and we hit a new high, right? How high did it get?
I think close to 100 mil.
Because that's got it up to 170 mil, right? But
yeah, I think it was like more like 100.
Yeah. So I think it gets there again because the story makes sense and everything about it makes sense. The problem with it is shitcoin on Solana and bundled. But if we look at holders and shit, I don't want to sell because I'd be selling at this point at a huge loss. I rebought in around 60 mil.
Yo, MOG is on ETH, right? So like the MOG token on Solana, is there any value to that?
Which is it?
Isn't MOG on ETH?
Oh yeah, you're saying the Solana version of it?
Yeah.
Is that worth?
Is Solana version just anything cool or no?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there seems to be something to the copycats on other chains, but it's who knows? Yeah, who fucking knows? And Gravier corrected me too. I said earlier, I think I said Link rebranded to a meme coin, and he corrected me. It was Litecoin, and Octoman bringing that up again. But it's wild that they did that again. Like Murad said, it's these things are just meme coins. They literally rebranded to a meme coin. Cooking today, and one of the exchange did put them under the meme coin category too, and their intern's fucking awesome. The tweets are really good. So they are meme coins, all of them. I don't care what coin we're talking. Bitcoin's a meme coin. They're all meme coins. So getting away from utility and not talking like just a cold corporate whatever, and just being like just embracing the memeness of this all. It works. It seems to work. I'm looking at volume, by the way, because Pepe had flipped like Doge in volume, I think, yesterday. I'm curious where it's at now, but yeah, dude. I mean, just looking awesome. Nice to see green. I'll say that. It's pretty nice to see green right now.
Yeah, especially after today. Today was like kind of scary a little bit, like it was just kind of continuing down the path that things were going to go red. So
yeah, I didn't know. You don't know what way things are going to break, and it feels like it's going to go one way or another. We did get some interesting news, some reports out there. Like I actually just searched like crypto news, and all the top headlines are SEC throttling back their enforcement actions, dropping cases against projects. Like everybody's talking about it in the industry, and that's the top headlines out there, which is so bullish for the space. So there's that out there. We got the dog Kraken listing. We also got. Shit, I think I'm mixing something up. We didn't get another dog listing, but it's great for runes. It's great. Yeah, it's just fucking great for runes. $481 million market cap now, up 30%.
You know what? I got a buddy of mine, and this isn't me. I mean, although I will listen to this advice. Is there any ordinals that you are recommending that are coming out soon that would be buys?
Airheads probably. It's going to be expensive, but that's the only mint coming up that's on my radar. Well, that and the Bitcoin Wizards mint. They got a 10K PFP collection coming that will cook. Other than that, I don't know. There's no mints really on my radar. It's not NFT mint season yet.
Oh, well, didn't Xcopy have a raffle for a whitelist for one of his mints?
For art blocks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let me pull that up. That's huge, actually.
So yeah, I think that if you are a holder, right? Like if you're a holder of one of Xcopy's pieces, you can go into his Discord and you got a couple days to qualify for a raffle.
Did they show any previews of the art?
Not that
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't see one. But you know what? I've had great success in Xcopy's server, so I am.
Have you really?
Yeah, you have, dude.
Multiple times?
3.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that I've done every raffle and I've won 0 times.
My RNG in raffles is awful, except for Xcopy server. So I'm like, you know what? If there's a server that you have good RNG in, Xcopy's not a bad one.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, like, if you're gonna have any in any of the places, then Xcopy would be the one.
Yeah, pretty.
Although
fucking
the wait list is like something crazy, like 0.4 something ETH, isn't it?
Yeah,
Don't
but like, yeah, it's funny. It's Xcopy. It'll be 5 ETH out of it. Actually, because it's in art blocks, and it's like out of the gate, maybe 10 ETH even. Like you find a way. Where I'm like, don't sell any runes, right? You don't sell runes now. For that, if that's your way to get liquid, you sell your runes because that's a sure thing. The runes, I'm pretty sure, but like. Xcopy's a definite. You sell whatever you need to go mint that Xcopy.
One that I've had a good luck with was Josie. Josie's done the cyber brokers and stuff like that. Like, granted, I mean, in my opinion, speaking of like underrated artists, like all of them except Xcopy at this point and Beeple are probably underrated. But like Josie's one of those ones where I'm like, oh Jesus, you know what I mean? Like she's done so many cool things. She's been a Bitcoin maxi from the beginning as well. So like she was one of those people that were in like the Bitcoin conferences and things like that when there was like 4 people there and stuff like that. So I've had good luck with a lot of her things, but it hasn't like really changed my life, financially, I would say. But it's been a joy to kind of like be able to kind of mint stuff over there and be in that world. So yeah, just thought I'd share that.
Is Cyber Brokers still working on anything?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and they're on chain. I mean, if I know that there's some people are like it doesn't matter at all if it's on chain or not, but you know, Josie's one of those kind of OG artists that like kind of that values on-chain the on-chainness of things. So her project is one of the very few that are actually on-chain, which I appreciate.
Yeah, problem there is nobody gives a shit about building. Like they're one of the ones that are building something and doing something like of substance, and people don't care. I do think they will. Like I think brokers will be multiple ETH again. Multiple. Like they're fucking awesome. They're really, really fucking awesome.
Yeah. She's always doing like she just kind of has her head down. She's like she doesn't seem to give a shit about pretty much anything. You know, like she's doing her thing.
Chicago girl.
Chicago, that's right. Yep, that's true.
And her husband's fucking awesome. I'm trying to get him on my morning show.
Yeah.
He's the guy that like he's the guy years ago came on the Crypto Slam when we had Crypto Slam Clubhouse, me and Johan. And he put it in my head. I didn't believe him, but he's the guy who put in my head that AI agents would be taking over content. And he said it. I'm like, nah. And it was like a year ago. It hit me, and I'm like, oh my god, he was right. Like it hadn't happened yet, but it just like it marinated long enough. I'm like, yeah, no, because
like Andrew Steinman or something like that.
Yeah, Steinwald. Yep.
Steinwald.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome guy. You know, runs
Trump.
a couple VCs.
Trump guy too, I think.
Or funds. He might be.
I think he was Trump.
Yeah, but you know what? He's way into VR and again, like I think he and I would be best buds forever. Just what I think. I'll probably DM him and tell him that.
Yeah,
but,
you should. That wouldn't scare him.
No. Here's just one of those reports about Manhattan U.S. Attorney Office to reduce pursuit of crypto cases.
Okay, I read this, and the thing is, like, yes, they said they're going to do that because they've like kind of like maybe paraphrasing, they've made their mark on some big cases, and really what I read out of that was like that's great, but they said it's because the regulators are going after these people.
Oh,
so
really?
It wasn't like yeah. It was kind of like the SEC, the CFTC, like they don't need to do as much because the enforcement side of the regulators are.
Let's see.
So I was kind of like, ooh, this is great. And then I was like, it's just because these other people are fucking with us. And so they don't feel like they need to.
Yeah. And maybe there's a little both. Here's the CEO of Consensus talking about this yesterday, saying he thinks a lot of these cases dismissed or settled. So, yeah, it doesn't mean they all go away for sure, but it does feel like something's changing at least, throttling back. Hopefully. You
know what's funny is I still have not seen, we've heard a lot of the cabinet picks. Yeah. But we haven't heard anything about who could replace Gensler.
Right.
I'd like.
Wasn't there a fire in one of the offices of some? I forget what it was, but like there was some office that had a fire in it today. That the implication was they were like burning.
Oh my god,
burning information or whatever.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say that sounds made up.
It does, yeah.
Dude. The pizzas bought with Bitcoin, that 10,000 Bitcoin would be worth $1 billion right now. This is $1 billion pizza order.
But it only would have been like this dude would have exited with maybe a few $1 million.
Yeah.
But still, I would take it.
Yep. Yeah. More about the thread guy thing. Down as long as you don't mind me wearing a helmet to avoid doxing. So they're still talking. He's probably going to go on the Thread Guy stream, and once he pops on, I'll probably tune into it because he does go live usually while our show's live now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep my eye on that. Man, if he mentions that coin, it'll cook. Random as hell.
If bored Elon Musk mentions the coin,
either of them, yeah. Or if he's got the agent kind of interacting too, yeah. If it's just mentioned on the stream, it'll send.
Would he not mention it?
It's not. I don't think he launched the coin. That's the part I don't know, and that's the gamble.
Let me just weigh in on this a little bit. Could it be a little bit orchestrated, right? Like, things seem like they're kind of like coincidental, but like, board Elon has mentioned it a few times, and then him being asked on, you know what I mean? Like, I would think that like maybe that's already been discussed a little bit, and maybe the discussion is because he gets on, he does mention it. Like, I would just say that that's a possibility.
I hope the insider buying we see on that coin, I hope it's like him and his buddies. Like for me, the fear is they're like, no, that's not the coin. Somebody else launched it. We have nothing to do with it. That's the fear is that happens, or he launches his own, right? So that's the gamble for me. If they don't say anything, I feel confident that people holding it and it's doing volume, that they'll push it in front of that agent where it has to address it. It'll talk about it because it'll get trained off of that. So as long as board doesn't come out and be anti that token, then we're on.
But didn't he reference it when he was talking about, or Elon Musk mentions this one?
He referenced the agent, but not the coin. It's like Truth Terminal where some random person made the coin.
Yeah.
So it's still going to take one more thing to happen for this to really send, and that is it has to adopt the coin. But the pieces are in place, man.
How do we get it to adopt the coin?
You tweeted it because it'll get trained off tweets, right? But here again, this is tricky. I think they're training it. I don't know if it's exclusively off of the Naval AI account, right? I know they are training it on that. I'll pull it up. So they're taking the Naval account.
I just bought 2.25 more of it, so now I have a half.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So they're training the AI agent on this X account. But what else are they training it on? Will it learn off of people who interact with the agent? Like you tweeted it, it learns. So if people just spam it with a contract address, will it learn that? I hope so, but we don't know. But yeah, Elon's tweeted this account before. This is what they're training the agent on. And I'm hoping that, again, this was thoughtfully planned out, that Board and the other guy made the token would be awesome. If so, we're golden. If so, we're eaten.
I just bought it, so the odds are that it's going to fucking flop.
Yeah, odds are it's not Board. Elon Musk and it's some fucking 13-year-old basement dweller.
That's locked. That's locked with a padlock.
Yeah.
And Henry refuses to go down, and you're never going to be saved because Henry is too scared to go down there.
By the way, I am having dinner tonight with my daughter and her suitor.
I thought you just said whore.
No, my daughter
cool, man.
and her suitor.
That's cool. Dude,
He's from Australia.
I like him. Ask him about King Gizzard.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I will. Yeah, I will. I thought about things that I could say that wouldn't be embarrassing.
King Gizzard, because he might think you're the coolest fucker.
Oh,
ever.
dude, I'm gonna be like, bro,
my favorite band,
King Gizzard. They fucking, dude, I can't even put into words what I think about them when I listen.
Let me help you then. What's your favorite King Gizzard song?
Yeah, it's the one where he's like, he's like real whiny at the beginning, and then they come and they jam for like 12 minutes straight.
Yeah, all right, you're golden, man.
Yeah, it's called Cats
You know
on
what?
Fire.
Safest song to tell him is your favorite. Just say Rattlesnake.
Yeah, Rattlesnake, dude. Of course, fucking love Rattlesnake.
You want a little preview of it? So if he asks you to hum it, so he's like, I don't believe you. Hum it for me.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Imagine he did that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
No, I assume that he's going to stand up, break up with your daughter, and then leave.
He's afraid that he's like, not afraid's not the right word, but he, I'm sure he's probably like, oh my gosh, I got to meet her dad.
Yeah.
And he's like some tall guy, some tall, good looking guy. He's probably so good looking, and like he's going to make me look ugly.
He probably Googled you, and then like he sees the show, and you're like just sitting in a dark room.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm going to show him the show. I'm going to embarrass the fuck out of her. I don't know if you knew this, but I am friends with a guy who I don't think he's mentioned it before, but he's friends with Gary V. I don't know if you know who Gary V is, but he is a friend of a friend, and Gary invited me indirectly to speak at one of his conferences. It was a big deal. It was a big deal.
Gary got mentioned on the CoffeeZilla video this morning. Yeah, like breaking down the Mr. Beast token shit and the shadiness, and he's like, it is shady. He's like, I don't think it's like, I don't think it was like insider trading. He's like, I don't know. I can't know. There's not enough evidence to say that, but definitely some shadiness there. And he's like, so he points to an interview with Logan Paul and Mr. Beast sitting around together, and they're he's like, bro, we got CryptoPunks, right? Yeah, guy's like, I got some, you got some, and he's like, that's right. Yeah, Gary texted me. And Logan's like, we thought he was crazy. Gary texts us. He gets 30 of us, all billionaires, on a call.
Right.
And Gary's there in a little corner, and he's like, guys, CryptoPunks are going to change the world. They're going to flip everything. And that was, Gary's insider trading with Gary.
How is that insider trading?
That's not.
Who's going to win the fight tonight, guys? And is it free? Like, if you have Netflix, you get to watch it, or do you then have to, like, is it gated?
I think it's free because I looked and there's nowhere to buy it, so I think it's just on. I think it's just on Netflix.
What time is it at?
I think 8 Eastern time, 8 or 9, which is kind of early. It feels like, unless there's other like pre.
Oh, there's the undercards, right? They're not leading with Tyson.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Everybody's saying Jake Paul, and Jake Paul's an okay fighter, and Tyson's fucking 60. So everybody's saying Jake Paul because it's staged. It's
And you remember,
all fake.
didn't Tyson have like a fucking heart attack maybe like 4 months ago? It's
Yeah.
like, good Lord.
You think? I don't think this is staged.
I
don't
mean,
think it's
does it
staged.
have to be staged? You know what I mean? Like the stage is a 26-year-old that's been training pretty heavily against a former champion that's 60 years old. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's.
I don't see
always-
any undercards. What?
Hopefully, there's not.
Oh,
any.
10 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern. So there
Yeah.
must be. I want Tyson. Like, I want Tyson. I think Tyson's like, okay, can you make up for your age with your skill? Joe, you were a fighter.
I wasn't a boxer.
Yeah, no, I know. Clearly.
Here's what I would say. Tyson's style was so interesting. He did a lot of the back and forth sort of thing. And so, you know, I mean, honestly, I think my heart says Tyson, but my head sort of thinks that Paul will win. I don't know why. Like, just because I think Tyson beat a lot of people with skill, yes,
Fucking awesome.
but just with unrelenting power and kind of brutalness. So
You think he's lost a lot of that? Like,
Oh, dude, he's a shell of his former self. Yeah.
yeah, like the latter. I mean, watch any of the older boxers that have tried to come back into the ring, like the Roy Jones Juniors. You know, those guys. It's like they're just not the same. They do kind of like they do, you know, like exhibition type style fights, and it just hasn't been the same. So I'm not sure. I mean,
yeah, look, here's older Mike Tyson fighting. You can see he's just slower and.
but look at his training videos, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I don't know, man. I hope he busts his ass, but who knows?
like, I think Tyson's in the best shape he's been in a while.
Yeah, but he literally had like some sort of like medical condition where he had to like go into the hospital just a few short months ago. You know what I mean?
Great shape.
Yeah,
Exactly. Minus the heart attack shit or whatever he had.
Right. So, you know, like I said, like we've all done like Henry, what's something that you were amazing at, like world class at, you know, when you were in your teens and 20s?
Man, that's sad.
Yeah,
Damn,
sorry about that.
Yeah. Dude, why, Joe?
I didn't mean to set you up.
Damn, man. Like that hurts actually a little bit.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I did not mean that.
Yeah, dude, the reality is nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
That is sad.
That is sad.
Damn.
Yeah, apologies. Well, so I did gymnastics, right? Like I was a New York State champion. I was a, you know, whatever. And if I was to compete nowadays, I wouldn't be able to. I couldn't do 5% of the stuff that I could do back then. Obviously, gymnastics is like kind of a different thing, and I'm not in shape. Like, but I just have to put my mind in that type of frame where he's 60. Like, we're all pretty old, right? Like, you know, it's all happening with our bodies. Like, I don't know what he's gonna do.
Why do you think he took the fight? Just
Money.
the payday?
Money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know why? He did DMT, and they told him to fight.
Oh, damn, dude. Then never
He
mind.
was done.
It's
Remember
Tyson.
when he was on Rogan before? He's like, I'm done. I'm not that guy
Yeah,
anymore. And he
yeah.
did some DMT, and it's like, you need to kill someone.
Yeah. Tyson in 4.
Oh, okay. Well, if it goes to 4, it's gonna be tough.
I mean the creatures. I think no. I think they know. I don't think they would set him up in. I don't think they would set him up like
If
that.
anything, they rigged the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything. By the way, Justin Casey asking Joe to send some singlet pics. Yeah. I saw a video that made my stomach turn earlier. It's a guy. You seen those videos with people go on the trampoline and they go like they touch the ceiling. They go so fucking. He was doing that and he's doing like 1,000 flips before he hits the ground.
Yep.
He lands and he lands kind of the wrong way and he folds backwards. Like literally the back of his head touches his ankles. Like he's like I don't even know. He's like completely bent the wrong way and like flat. Oh fuck it! And like oh fuck. You want to see it?
Yeah.
No.
Close your eyes, Joe.
Yeah. I want to see it.
Oh, and he screams.
Oh.
Worse, dude.
All right. Whoa. What?
He's real high up. Guys, if you're squeamish, don't watch.
Oh,
You want audio too?
Yeah.
Oh God, it hurts. Oh, he's fucking paralyzed forever after this.
Is he?
He's gotta be. I can't look. No.
Oh, yo,
Okay. No.
slow it down.
No,
Slow
I
it down.
can't. Oh God.
Then send me the link.
Send you the link.
Last week, I
Eat
don't
off to it or something. You sick
remember
fuck.
how we were talking about it, but we got on the topic of like the videos that are like online, and I was talking about you can look up some brutal shit. Oh, we were talking about the injuries. There was like a NFL injury, and you can go right to Twitter and get it. So we were talking about like the stuff you can see on like 4chan and stuff like that. And she's like, "You've seen videos of people being killed?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I kind of want to watch one, I think."
What?
And I was like, No. Just know that if you watch one, there's no going back, and you're gonna think about it, and you're gonna have a hard time falling asleep, and like it
changes you.
changes you. It's brutal. She's like, "Why do you watch it?" I'm like, I don't know. Like, part of me is curious. Part of me is like, I'm curious. I don't want to watch it, but I'm also like, wow, there's people out here that will literally take a knife to your head and cut your head off, or burn you alive in a cage, or hack off your arm.
You see it.
I said, I don't think you want to watch this. It's a bad idea.
Who wanted to see this?
My wife was just like in that moment, like, I want to watch one. Like, I want to see it.
Do,
and she was kind of like, I think I want to watch. I think. And I was like, I don't think so.
You should have your phone out, looking at your phone tonight at dinner time with the boyfriend and yours, and then you should just like look up and say, "You want to watch a video of somebody being murdered?"
Well, you remember the old like Faces of Death and stuff. Used to love those, but I feel like the first one that I ever watched that was like hardcore was Daniel Pearl.
Oh man, yeah.
And that changes you.
It does. Yeah, you can give yourself legit like PTSD from that stuff. For like legit.
Yeah, there was 3 videos I think when I was a child that like the really creepy sick fucks tried to watch. One was Faces of Death. The other one was like a bunch of surgery videos. And then the last one was called Shit Face, which was like people shitting on each other. Like those were the 3 videos.
Like 2 girls, 1 cup.
But so like when 2 girls, when 2 Girls, 1 Cup came out, like remember how widespreadly popular that was? Like I couldn't watch that, dude. It was so gross that I like tried to start watching it. I couldn't watch it. But like there was reactions to people like celebrities and like kids watching, and I was like, this is a different world that we're living in. Like when I was a kid, that shit-face video was like legend, right? Like it was like if you were to put it in the VCR, it would have been like, oh, it's happening. We're watching the famed shit-face video. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't even want to see it. Surgery videos, can't watch it. Like pregnancy, C-sections, my wife is like totally fine with that. Couldn't see it. None of that. No, can't do it. Won't do it.
You ever seen the Frazzle Drip video?
No. Not that I'm aware
I don't
of.
think I've seen that. No.
Me either. I'm always looking.
Frazzle Drip.
It's conspiracy theory.
Oh.
It's a conspiracy theory video.
You want to hear something kind of cool?
Do you want to know what it is though?
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
It's a video supposedly about Hillary Clinton with a kid tied to a tree.
Yeah.
And she carves the kid's face off. That's Frazzle Drip. And apparently it made its way on the internet once and it's been scrubbed and nobody's seen it since. But it's out there if you look in the deepest, darkest corners of the internet.
Okay, so 2 things. At what percentage do you believe it? I'll give you mine. 0%.
3.
You think 3% that it's possible?
3%.
Henry, I can't wait for this one. Henry,
That it's possible?
sure.
I guess like 50%. That it's possible. That's not that it's probable, that it's possible.
Gravier's asking for the contract address of Frazzle Drip. Dude, if somebody ever makes that token, it'll fucking cook.
That's so fucking yes. There's no following that, to be honest with you. there's some guy that was in like, we shouldn't even go down this path, but Hudah, you're so 4chan sick that it's crazy.
Well, Justin just asked if we need some dark shit, send him a DM. I'm like, I can't imagine there's anything I haven't seen, but maybe.
Have you heard of that guy that was in like Thailand that like had kids that he was like making these videos on the dark web and like murder? Like it was just brutal. Like I forget, there were like names of them and stuff like that. I forget what it was, but like
some snuff videos,
snuff for kids and stuff like that. But it was like, the guy was arrested. The women that he was with were arrested and stuff like that. But like they named the videos and stuff like that. Like, Hudah knows what I'm talking about. I guarantee it. He's like, dude, that's like the first level of
there's crazy shit out there, dude.
Yeah.
Well, boys, I gotta go.
Right. No, we do have a hard cutoff today.
I gotta go. You can keep going.
I gotta go.
Wait. Did you want to say something cool about aliens that I thought was kind of cool?
Yes.
Rob Riggle?
No. Yes.
Who knows him? He's in the army, by the way. He was in the Marines or something like that. Henry, are you aware of this guy?
No.
You know have you ever seen Step Brothers?
Yeah.
Yep.
The guy that goes, BAM!
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He was doing a podcast, his or somebody else's, and he basically said when he was in like Kosovo going somewhere else, his job was to like secure the media that was traveling with them. And so they were like he was talking with the photographer that he was with, old grizzly bearded guy. And he said that he was there's the ridge line. And he said the ridge line lit up like blue, red, white lights for like the entire ridge line, which was like huge. And then he was like, what the fuck is that? And he was like, oh, the cameraman was like, oh, that's a UFO, or that's like aliens or something like that. And he's like, oh, no way. And then as fast as it appeared, it disappeared. And so there was something kind of interesting about a normal person, no offense, kind of saying that.
There's something out there. All right, we're gonna boogie, guys. No after show, no chit chatty shit. We do gotta go. I hope your weekend's fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be live tomorrow morning, 8:15 a.m. Eastern time over on Inside NFTs. We'll shoot the shit. We'll probably do some trading. Have a great weekend, Henry. Bye. Joe, I love you, man.
See you on the other side. I'll be waiting for you.
Love it, guys.